this also I saw, which I don't know what to make of this, but this is Battle Pulse. So this is not an official channel, but it said Battlefield 6 Year 2 is officially confirmed. Battlefield Studios will support and continue beyond Season 5 with more seasons and new content planned for 2027. More details about the future of Battlefield 6 will be shared later this year. And I wasn't sure exactly where this was. I'm guessing this is from the Q&A that they did for the source of it. But you got to keep in mind that they're not doing a new Battlefield for next year or this year, right? I guess it's already technically next year because this game came out last year. But we're getting more updates. We're getting Season 5 is going to have 3 new maps to it instead of just 2 that they've been doing for each of the seasons. It looks like they're going to start doing 3 maps a season, which would be awesome. Then they're also going to have into, the next year more support. That sounds great. What I've been saying is my concern is that they're going to try and copy Call of Duty even more. They've already been copying COD a lot, right? Like they're trying to take over some of that, and that's kind of pushed COD to do a little bit more, which is nice as well. But the competition, I think, has been good. But more so, they're getting into like some ranked multiplayer stuff. They're in ranked battle royale, some stuff, maybe not the most enticing there, but nonetheless. One thing I don't want them to copy specifically is them releasing more Battlefields at like an insane pace, right? And I think from what we heard from rumors or leaks or whatever, I don't know if it's necessarily true or not, but is that in the future they were planning to do a faster cycle with Battlefield. I don't know if that's true. That people probably just make stuff up all the time, right? But I'm hoping that's not the direction that they go. In that the game Battlefield 6 is finally starting to come along. I think by another year of 10 maps coming out, you guys heard me say this a million times, but I think they're going to have, a solid game at that point. They just added naval combat. Let's get 5 or 6 other naval maps under our belt here. We're going to get Wake Islands coming soon, but there's tons of bring back ones and even new ones, Carrier Assault, tons of stuff that they can add with all of that. Where if we have a bigger pool, we bring back tons of the Battlefield 3 maps, tons of the Battlefield 4 maps. What I was even saying is rather than launching, they're not going to do this. It would be great if they did, but rather than launching a new game, imagine next year, instead of them launching a new game, they say, hey guys, we're just going to expand Battlefield 6 and we're going to drop every single map that's in Battlefield 3, including all the DLC maps. That's what we're releasing this year. Boom. Some people are asking, what could bring back players to Battlefield? That I think would bring back players to Battlefield, but I don't think they're going to do that. But that would be sick, right? So if they're not going to do it all at one time. Over the next year, they add another 10 maps, another 15 maps or something. Then at that point, we're going to have a ton of content. And the game's going to be like, we'll have a bunch to do on it. That's what's more interesting to me. And rather than them being like, all right, we're going to launch Battlefield 7. They'll probably call it something random because they went Battlefield 4 to Hardline to 1 to 5. Then they went back to Battlefield. Anyways, then went back to Battlefield 6. So the order doesn't make sense on any of these things. So maybe the next one's going to be called Battlefield X or something. Then it'll be a browser game on X or something. Anyways, we'll see what they do. But if they're continuing going for another year, hopefully it's for even more years, faster pace, more content. I think that would be good, personally. I think that would be good.